So, thank you so much. Right now, you're watching the most handsome man with the deepest voice, and we're gonna do a reaction. Instagram is genuinely evil.
My name is Angie, and I think Instagram sucks.
You are Indian, brother. What are you talking about?
So here's 3 reasons why. Number 1, the destruction of love. I put this one at the top.
Yeah, that is true, though. That is true. Ever since the Instagram came, it gave people a lot of options. It actually didn't give them options. It gave them the idea of having options. Because if a girl, she can see her phone, she got 500 guys who give her a like, and hundreds of 500 show a shot, and and 100 people from those 500 give her a like, shoot a shot in the DMs. She feel like she got options, but in reality, she never gonna meet with any of them. So basically, she gonna be lonely. And also, it became to the men, we be suffering as well because the girls we're gonna see, girls who are gold diggers on internet coming tell us, oh, if a man can provide this, that's not a man. They be crying about a whole lot of nothing. And men, they get scared to approach. That kind of even got to me at some point because I remember when I was in high school, I could genuinely approach any girl without a problem. But when I kind of ended high school, that's when I started having a thought like, yo, I'm not rich. I'm not on my level yet. Maybe I can't talk to that girl. So that's true. Love really fucked up on both sides. But it's really good because, and this is the best time actually to approach girls because, girls live in that gaze. They live in that ecosystem of the internet, telling them they are prizes, this and that. But in real life, the girls are really lonely. So when you approach a girl with confidence in real life, they really miss that because, most men don't approach girls anymore. And girls do not used to approach because, they are used to DMs and shit. So that's true.
Because this one is personal to me. Growing up, I imagined love as this sacred bond between two people, built on mutual respect, appreciation, consideration, and attention. You could argue that I was sold a lie.
Why is that so far back?
Respect, appreciation, consideration, and attention.
What the fuck is this hairline? What the fuck is this forehead, bro? God damn. This is what I call sniper's dream, This is sniper's dream. You play once, you get pow. This guy got forehead. This guy gotta be forehead, a forehead, and after head. This is my BK size dad.
You could argue that I was sold a lie by popular media at the time, but either way, I grew up holding love and marriage at a very high regard.
Facts.
I was ready to devote myself to one girl, ready to love so much that I'd willingly give my life to her. And then social media happened. To say Instagram and other social media platforms created anxiety about love in my mind is an understatement. I swear, it feels like Instagram deliberately pushes the most disgusting, despicable, vile human beings ever. You're constantly flashed with stories about people cheating, stealing, lying, betraying, and so on.
The craziest part, the internet made girls seem like they are gold diggers. They are so interested in money, but actually most girls are not even interested in the money though. That's the crazy part.
While I'm at this point, let me just say, if you cheat on your loved ones, I genuinely hope you get hit by a car, then a train, then an airplane, then punched by Prime Mike Tyson, then finally
at that point, you're already dead, bro. You don't need Mike Tyson to punch you.
Incinerated by Gohan's final Kamehameha against Cell. On top of constantly seeing content about how terrible women are, or men are in women's case, it feels like we're constantly promoted this vain and empty love life where you're supposed to give yourself to strangers without commitment, which sounds insane to me. Or constantly be on the lookout to upgrade, feeding into wandering eyes for both men and women. Social media gives the illusion of options, when in reality, the only grass that turns green is the one you water. I could go on and on about how social media affects love, but I'll stop here. Number 2. Comparison is the thief of joy. What happened, guys? How did we go from sharing what we're actually doing in our lives to making a highly curated exhibition of our most eloquent and marvelous...
Yeah, that's maybe bad. Flexing on the internet, in my opinion, is good. But also it's bad, Some people may see that and they get jealousy and they're like, okay, I'm jealous of that guy. I want to be like that guy. They work so hard to be that guy. That's a positive impact. But some people may see that, be like, okay, bro, I don't have a Lamborghini. I am nothing. No, you still got a worth. You're not worthless because you don't have a Lamborghini. You're not worthless because you have an ugly bitch. Even though I don't support that. I think you should date a girl you find attractive. But back to the point, everybody's flexing online. That's fine. They're showing their fake lives, obviously. Nobody shows when they're sad. Nobody shows when they're starving. Nobody shows when they're crying because you're going to see like all these girls. They're posting pictures in Dubai, but behind the scene, they're getting fucked by dogs. That's not even a conspiracy anymore. That's a fact. I hear people in Dubai who go to Dubai and the whole streets is full of hookers, bro. They're grabbing their dicks. It's literally it's literally Philippines with good infrastructures. That's Dubai. They got slaves. So there's a lot of parts they don't show you on social media. The problem is one, a lot of people they don't go outside anymore. So the whole reality is social media. They see what social media tells them. And obviously when that social media tells you, like, if you don't have Lamborghini, you're useless. Obviously you're gonna be useless. But what I'm telling you this, you're not useless, you're still worthless, you can still do a lot of good things, bro. You can believe in yourself, bro. It's possible.
Moments. Yes, I am quite awesome, aren't I? Look at my ass cheeks and how cool my life is, and all these places.
Yeah, that's why the BBL started going crazy, bro. Never, like in the 2000, in my country, in the year 2000, basically 26 years ago, there's no girl going to do the BBL. There's no girl trying to increase their titties. No, they were fine with it. But now with the internet, you see the girl with the biggest gear like this. And now if a girl is like, oh, if that girl can have that type of body, I need that. And yeah, that's the influence of social media as well, bro. Especially Instagram. You see all these models who did a BBL, or maybe they may be natural, and it's gonna force girls to be like, yo, if I'm not like that, I'm nobody. And they go chase them. That's a big problem, man.
Been. Oh, did you check my 28 photo album of my one-day overlay in Paris? Be sure to watch it and don't forget to like. Like, bro, we went from, yo, here's my funky cat, to making the single most plastic Instagram pages ever. I don't blame the people as much as I blame the platform. It's only natural people are gonna...
Don't blame the platform, bro. Don't blame the platform. If I post a picture of me in a Lamborghini, that's not Instagram fault. It's not even by my fault. I just bought a car and I'm just taking the picture in it. Simple. Don't make it hard, bro. It's not that deep.
Default to hiding their flaws in front of others and only showing the highlights. But what this
So you want people to post them crying? Me, I don't think that. I think like you should post whatever you want. But you, the one who's consuming, don't consume everything. Don't think that's the whole reality of everything. That's a small part. That's like 2%. There's a whole 99% you don't see.
Subconsciously lower your perception of yourself and affects your self-esteem. Imagine just being a regular guy or girl and spending 2 hours a day looking at other people's perfect lives, photoshopped bodies, and rented cars. You'll slowly start to feel like they're living far cooler lives than you, and that you're missing out on all the fun they're having.
That's what it's.
But let me say this to you, the viewer. I know you already know this, but I'm gonna remind you. It's fake. It's all fake. The bodies are edited. The lifestyle is a marketing strategy. And the yacht trips comes with a price no normal person would pay. You are enough. You're doing good. And the only person you should compare to is you from last week. So don't let anxiety take over and don't look down on you. You really are an incredible being, and you don't need a photo to prove it. Number 3, Reels. You knew this one was coming. Let's do a thought exercise. Let's say you scrolled a bit last night or the day before. Can you name a single, and I mean one, thing you remember clearly from that scroll session?
Let me think. Damn. Nothing.
Did you learn something? Did you come across an art that evoked a real lasting emotion in you? Or has the short form of the content conditioned your mind to experience equally short form emotions and memories? I feel very passionately about this topic, so I'll probably just make an entirely separate video on this one, and how predatory these algorithms are. I believe they cause noticeable damage to society, and it frankly needs more than just a few paragraphs to truly articulate how damaging this habit can be to you.
Nah, it's crazy though.
I want you to remember something. They're hurting you. Yes, they're actively hurting you. You're letting a billion-dollar company infiltrate your home and flash advertisements straight into your eyes without you leaving the house. They're worsening your ability to focus, your ability to care, your empathy towards others, and your capacity to work on long-term goals. And they're doing it while swimming in cash, while you waste your days scrolling at degenerate content until you can no longer even tolerate the pace of a regular conversation. And another thing to note are the comments. Sure, maybe it was funny at first.
That's crazy though. Every single time you see a video, you always rush to the comments. It's crazy.
But I'm honestly sick of how soulless and angry the comments always are. If you're one of those people insulting people for their appearance, disabilities, or race, and you're above the age of 21, I want you to take a long look into the mirror and ask yourself, is this what you thought your adult life would be? The weird thing is, whenever you take the time to open the profiles of these people leaving the worst comments ever, it's
nothing.
Always people that, to put it politely, have a few reasons to be insecure. And what they don't realize is by hating on others, even in the form of comments, they're solidifying their view of
Damn.
themselves in the process. You are not exempt from the lens you see others through. If your lens of people is that of always trying to identify what you can insult about them, you're gonna look at yourself that way too. So, in a way, I guess that's your karma. Anyway, that's enough ranting. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and don't forget to drink some water. And just to...
Okay, Indian boy. Indian boy. All right. Indian boy.